Betty.
Thanks. Can I have my picture?
Okay.
Oh, that was good. Gee. Okay.
So they come in small, medium, large.
The rear foot on my side and he'll be fine. Good.
Right there?
Yeah. Just the rear foot on my side. Back a little tiny bit. Yeah, take right there.
Give me a minute to pull it together.
Too far back.
Too far? Okay.
Further up. Forward. Square it out. He's lost it. Can you bait him, young lady?
He won't bait.
Oh, he won't bait.
I have 5 bitches in freezer.
Set your camera down and control your video.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, there you go. And make sure that we can see everybody.
Just introduce them to you and tell you just a little bit about their dog, and then hopefully most of them will join us for our barbecue, and you'll have a chance to meet and talk to them and ask questions. If not, we'll visit with them later. So I'm going to start off with Sandy. Sandy Donis is from the Portland area, and she has Sadie, and Sadie is 5 years old. Sadie belonged to a woman up in the Seattle area that had lost her job and was in the midst of losing her home and had to give her dog up because she wasn't able to care for her any longer. So Sadie was a really sad situation. It was a situation where the owner really didn't want to lose her dog, but made the right decision and knew that she had to do what was right for her dog. Found a terrific home. Sandy and Bob have just done wonders, and Sadie is just a real joy for them. They're very, very happy to have her. She's a very sweet dog. Our next dog is Jim. This is Jim Irvine and his dog Luna. And Luna's also 5 years old. Jim actually adopted a dog from us that became ill and had to be put down shortly after she had a tumor that we didn't know about. And so we were frantically searching for a rescue dog for Jim, and we found Luna in Texas. And Luna had been returned to her breeder by someone who purchased her and couldn't keep her. So we brought her up, and she's now living with Jim, and he adores her. He and his wife Marge say she's just precious, and she's tiny, and she's like a little pixie. She just loves to be with them, and she loves to be outside, and they live on acreage, so she's got lots of room, and she's just a really sweet little dog. And she loves everybody. Okay, this is Tom Rudolph, and Tom has 3 dogs. He has Sparty that's 14, Thor that's 12, and Boomer that's 11. And Tom's going to share a little bit of information about his dogs.
Nope. Boomer and Sparty came from Chicago through John Nelson. Family, kids became allergic. Tried homing them with Grandma and Grandpa, and that didn't work. Spent about a year and a half working all kinds of solutions. Finally put them into rescue. Thor came from Puyallup. His owners were retiring and didn't want hair in their motorhome. I bought a motorhome to help haul them around. Different attitude. I've had them about 6 years. Boomer is completely blind from glaucoma. We've sent her DNA to the University of Pennsylvania study of glaucoma in Elkhound to try and help with the disease.
Very good, thank you, Tom. Yeah. Okay. This is Ken Cordero down here, and Ken has 2 rescue dogs. He has Topper, which is 12 years old, and he got rescued. Trig was in 3 homes by the time he was about 8 months old. He had been sold on a radio channel. He had been bounced around. He spent, I think, about almost 4 months in foster care to kind of undo some damage that had been done from being bounced around. And Ken and his wife Colleen have put a lot of time and energy into Trig. Trig is a high maintenance kind of dog. He's had a lot of bad habits that they've been very patient to work through. They're still working on some things. Trig is about 19 months old now. He's still a very young dog, but they've been awesome as far as being patient with him, and he's managed to do a little destruction around their home, and they're very persistent with working with him and are determined to make this work. So we appreciate that a lot. This is Dave and Shelly Ide. They have 2 dogs also. They have Lokai, which is 10, and Petey, which is 8. Petey was actually turned over by his owners that were no longer interested in keeping him, and Lokai came out of a rescue shelter in the Wenatchee area. So we don't have a lot of history on where they originated, but they're very well loved, obviously, in their homes. So if any of you have anything that you would like to say as far as what your experience has been, Sandy, I know that maybe you had something you'd like to share as far as having a rescue dog and being involved in getting an adult dog.
And many of our friends thought that when they said rescue, that the dog was going to be some kind of a poorly behaved dog, and now they see, and they're thinking rescue for their next dog, because they absolutely see Sadie as a wonderful, friendly, loves us dog, loves them. So it's just been great.
Does anybody else have anything you'd like to share?
Well, same thing. She had some pretty bad habits. That test on TV where they rescue dogs, and they fix them. He wouldn't have messed up with the guy. He does now. He's just really protective of me and my family. Not at all aggressive.
Good. And Luna's been good.
She's been great. The one kind of amusing thing about her is if she hears a siren on television, she starts barking and gets really incensed
like those
about
sirens, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you all. What I'd like each of you to do, just so that we can see your dog, and I don't want you to move fast, if you would each just take like a victory lap around the ring, just single file around the ring, just walk your dog so that we can all he's over there with us. Over here on the right hand side.
All right. That's why I've got a really good video. I want to have people dance.
Well, I remember you all right. Get out of the way.
You laughed.
I wanted to thank you.